welcome to our channel. I'm Christy.
And I'm Tiffany.
And we are doing this channel so that we can kind of have everyone join us for our debt-free journey that we're going on.
September's our first full month.
September is our first full month. We did pay off a couple of our small debts last month, but this is our first full month. If you see us looking down, it's just because we have all of our debts written down here with dates that we anticipate having them paid off. So we will go through that with you guys in just a moment. I guess we have a budget that we follow too, and I didn't write any of that down.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we do have it on the laptop.
And we are going through the baby steps. Dave Ramsey's baby steps are what we're doing. And we have our emergency $1,000, and we are in baby step 2.
So one is $1,000 in an emergency fund, right? Is that what you said?
Yep.
And then step 2 is paying off
all
of your debts from smallest to biggest.
And we did end up getting a joint checking account this past month.
It made more sense because, I had my income and my debt, and she had her income and her debt, and it didn't really make sense because it would take us longer to pay those off individually. So we lumped everything together, so her debt is also my debt, and vice versa. We share income now, and it makes everything a lot easier when we have our spreadsheet pulled up and we have all of our debts listed. And I actually have it broken down for the month of September 1st all the way through the 30th, what day has different bills coming out, different expenses, different debts, and then we have a budget too for we have fun money, we have our what do we have? We have our cell phone, we have pet food, we have Netflix, internet.
We did get rid of our DirecTV. Today is our first day without it.
We are officially...
So we're watching Hulu.
DirecTV free, yes. But we have access to Hulu and Netflix and Vudu.
And we really don't need it. We don't watch it that much. We watch a lot of YouTube and we watch a lot of Netflix. There's nothing we really need it for.
Yeah, it was just a waste of money.
It was $80 a month.
Yeah, so that was an easy $80 that we wiped clean. And then we also dropped our internet $10 down to the lowest,
which is still expensive.
It still ends up being about $80. There's only 2 companies in the area. We could always see what the other company is too, see if it would be less. But this is our dog Henry. He likes to be in videos. He's like, what do you want?
I don't know what you want. Come here.
So should we show them what we did today first, or should we tell them about what we did today first?
Well, we'll tell you what we did today. So today we ended up, and we do have an Instagram channel that I run, and it's called ramen _ the letter or the number 2 _ riches, and that is something I started last week. I'm trying to post every day, just to post things that happen or things that have helped us. We want to do a lot of recipes and cost-effective things that have worked for us, like things that we get from the Dollar Tree that work out for us and don't work out for us, and just things like that to share with you guys. So today we decided to only do, $50 a month fun money, and that's for both of us. So we're really cutting back, honestly. Like that, we're not eating out. We haven't ate out anywhere. Today was the first day we did it, and we went to McDonald's, and I got a McChicken because it was $1. So I'm still thinking, in terms of saving. And we ended up, last month, we wanted our fun money to be spent more for experiences than things, because I grew up very materialistic, and I don't want to be like that, and I want to have, a good future. And that's the other reason we're doing it, is for a goal. We have a goal.
What is our end goal right now?
Our end goal is to get out of debt so that we can save up. I own this house that we're in, and I'm hoping to use what money we have in escrow to use as rent, and also we're trying to save stockpile our money after we get out of debt to put a down payment on a house eventually. We want to move to Florida, probably Orlando. We were torn between California and Florida, but I think Florida we'd probably like a little bit better, maybe, just because we have people there that we know,
And we are obsessed with amusement parks and roller coasters, theme parks, so we'd have more opportunity to go to more parks.
But they don't have In-N-Out or Del Taco, so those are the down parts for us.
But we can visit it. We can visit California.
Yeah, so, and, you know, you can fly really cheap out of there. But anyways, back to what we're talking about, too, is experiences. And so we decided last month that we would get season passes to an apple orchard that's near us, and it's really fun. They have a lot of different things you can do, and it was $19.98 for a season pass to go from today until, like, what is it, end of November, or like early, like maybe that weekend after Halloween. I think you have 2 full months.
November,
yeah, you have at least 2 full months, and they're open too in December too for things, but you get to go. We went on a hayrack ride. They have a slide that goes down this giant hill. They have, like, a lot of things for kids. They have a huge jumping pillow that adults can go on, and it's really fun. But they have a lot of different things like that. And they have really good pastries and, like, applesauce and different things. And
so the regular price was $30-some for one person, and we got it for just under $20. So.
Yeah. Well, no, it's $40 for season pass normally. We got half price because they had a special sale for 2 days. And then it's $13.95 to get in normally.
For one day.
And you have to pay for the train. And we got on the train for free, which is $3. And we also got
an apple slingshot.
An apple slingshot where you slingshot apples at these random targets. And one of the things that I really like are their apple cider donuts. But they were, a dozen of them were
$5.95 for 6.
No. Oh, yeah.
And then it was $10.95 for 12.
And then we went to the store and we got 8 for $3.50 because I like this brand just as much. I don't know if you guys have had these or have. I don't know. I like this brand of donuts. I think these
are a little smaller, maybe.
Yeah, they are. But I mean, if you just want a fix of, you know, the apple cider donut,
are you back?
Then that's, you know, I mean, there's always other options, and that for me, this was the easier choice than spending that much money.
It's crazy how much, like, before we realized how much money we were wasting on stuff, and now it's like, we really have to push ourselves just to spend, like, $5 to go to McDonald's. I feel like.
And I really love eating at McDonald's breakfast. I like their hash browns, and I like their bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits, or their McGriddles, or anything there. It's delicious.
So anyways, we have a budget that we try to stay under for groceries and fun money, and our cell phone, we switched from Verizon to Google Fi because Google Fi, you only pay for what you use, and you pay, I think it was $25 for one line, no, $15, $20 for one line, $15 for the second line, I think.
Yeah, and then
so $35 total.
Yeah, $35.
And then you just pay for all your gigabytes after that,
and it's $10 a gig.
Yeah, $10 per gig, and then Verizon, our bill was like almost $200 a month, so that we were financing. We did. It was $65, but that didn't have.
Oh, and we got credits for our phone too.
Oh yeah, so we changed. This is a big change for us. Yeah. We switched from iPhones, which we've been iPhone users for 10 years. I don't know.
Yeah, probably
7, 8, 9, 10 years, and so we switched to Google Pixel phones. So that was a huge change.
Yeah.
We're still getting used to those.
Yeah.
But we traded our iPhones in, and we each got $305 for each of our phones. So we have $610 worth of credits on our account right now. So that's going to save us a lot of money too. So between that and dropping our internet speed, dropping DirecTV altogether, I mean that's.
And we're going to eventually change our car insurance too. But her car, well, you'll see on the chart, but her car's almost paid off. It'll be paid off this month. And my car will be paid off next month, maybe November. We're shooting for October. But then once they're paid off, you guys probably already know, but you save money once you own your car on insurance. And we want to combine ours so it's cheaper. Because it's a lot cheaper. It, like, cuts it in half.
It cuts it in half, yeah.
And insurance is so expensive. And I'm a bad driver. Kind of.
So, anyway.
So that's my fault.
So, should we show them this chart that we made? So this is all of our debts. Let's make sure they can see if we put it up closer. Yeah. So, we have listed everything from smallest to largest because that's what you're supposed to do if you're doing the debt snowball, which is what we are doing. Mm-hmm. So, how it works is you start out with your lowest one, and you put extra money towards that while paying the minimums on all your other expense or all your other debts.
Yeah.
Once this first one gets paid off, that minimum payment, let's say it was $30, then that extra $30 will go to your second one here, and minimum payments on the rest of them. And then as you work your way down, all your minimum payments you're paying on these ones up here snowball into the next debt until you're able to pay them off really quite quickly. So as you can see, we didn't have really a whole lot of money on these top ones here, but we had a Kohl's credit card. It was only $236, so we just paid that in one payment. Our Capital One, we have 2 Capital One cards. This one only had a balance of $307.44, so we paid that off last month as well. So this month we worked on our Credit One credit card that we had and a Citi credit card, so I got those paid off. Bella is my car. She will be paid off on the 15th, so we'll go ahead and pay this $835.50 off.
So 4 days sooner than projected.
4 days projected, yes, because it was the 15th. So we're not really following it to the point to where we're only paying minimums, because we paid these top 2 off in one lump sum and at one time, and then these 2 are basically being paid off at the same time, and then this one's being paid off in the same month as these 2.
Well, they're the smallest ones though that we're tackling, so I think that's the key with the snowball.
For the month of September, Credit One is paid off, Citi is paid off, Bella will be paid off here in a couple of days, and then we're paying the minimum payments on the rest of these. So come October next month, we should be able to pay off, because it's crazy when we went through all of our income and our expenses, how much money we had left over to put towards debt. We had almost $3,000, so we were able to clear these out pretty quickly. So as you can see, as we work our way down, this is when we anticipate getting them paid off. U.S. Bank, this is a big credit card, $8,300, but we have a spreadsheet, so as we work our way down here, let's say the minimum payment for this is, what was it?
It's $168. $168.
We're able to actually pay more than that in advance of this,
because we're using all the minimum payments that we were putting on these towards this. That's the way the snowball works.
Yes. So this one we anticipate. We have February of next year, but I really think that it'll probably be January. I feel like it'll probably be January. So then what we have left is my lovely student loans down here. By the time we get down to February of next year, that'll be down a little bit, but we feel comfortable. Should I say this now? Yeah. We feel comfortable once we get everything paid off, aside from our student loans, starting to really work on trying to relocate to Florida, because the student loans are going to be with us for a little bit of time. Still going to put a lot of money in towards it, but my fear was that we pay off that full $76,000 and then move, but that's going to probably take 2 years.
Yeah, it'd be around 2.5 years probably. But I also have a 401k loan that is coming out of my check now, which it'll already be paid off in June. So we decided not to put that in the equation because it's too complicated because I have a different one too that's kind of big. But I think what I'm going to do is create a sinking fund and then just put money into that, because with 401k loans, how you have to make payments is complex. I feel like, sorry, I have a cold, but you have to get a sheet, fill it out, send in a voided check, all this. They don't make it easy, which I get because you do payroll, so it's not easy. So I think what I'm going to do is just, tackle that one last. It's bigger than my other one anyway, so I feel like that
create
was
a
the easiest
sinking
thing.
fund to where we can, once we have enough to cover the full balance, just make one payment and have it.
Yeah, and I'll have a tax return anyway, because last year I did a bad thing. I listened to Dave, but I figured it wrong, and I claimed too much on my tax return, or my tax on my W-9. W-2. 4. Yeah. W-4, and I ended up having to pay, which I never had to pay before, so that sucked. But this year I was just like, claiming zero, I'll just get my return, and I don't care, and I'll just use that as payment, because that for me is way easier than having to owe, because that scares me. And I think that's just, that's, if you can figure it down to the penny. I know people that can, but I can't. I'm really bad with math. That's why she does math, and I just talk.
That's why I'm an accountant.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. So yeah, but this is what we're doing. I mean, do you have anything else to say? I think we want to we'll probably try to post weekly. while we're starting, but we'll do some recipes,
Yeah,
like crock pot recipes.
Today is Sunday, September 1st, so maybe we can get in the habit of posting a video every Sunday.
Yeah.
And we can maybe just briefly touch on this. This isn't going to change every week,
No.
though. But when we, probably not even next, well, maybe next week at this time we'll be able to, or not, it won't even be next week, it'll be the week after that, we'll be able to.
Because I get paid Friday.
Bella off. But I think maybe in each video we can just kind of touch on this for like 5 seconds because it won't take very long. But I think what would be a lot of fun is to do some vlog videos too, where we take you guys to the grocery store with us. We have become huge fans of Aldi, and we go there basically once a week to do our grocery shopping. She is really good at finding us deals, so between local grocery stores and Aldi and what else? Cash Saver, Hy-Vee.
And I scan the receipts
Fairway.
too, and we get points. I can't remember what it's called. Free something. It's on my phone, so
We can always link it below.
But yeah, and you can, use that. And that's another thing we're doing too, is because we're trying to save to do fun things. Like tomorrow's our 3-year anniversary, and we're having a picnic instead of going out to eat. We're making a fruit pizza, and we're trying really hard to. Just be as frugal as possible, but still enjoying like life and experiences. And
we are giving up our favorite thing in the world, which is going to amusement parks. So next year is going to be a little sad.
It's going to be tough,
aspect,
but that's okay.
It'll
I'll try to
be
win
worth
us
it.
tickets to
it'll
the
be
crappy
worth it.
one by us, but that's all right. I mean, it is what it is, and this is more important because it's going to get us to our goals. So,
Right. And when I think something that's going to be super fun when we do eventually move to the Orlando area. Oh my goodness.
oh, sorry, honey.
What we really want to do is after, obviously we'll have all of our debt aside from the student loans paid off. We want to become pass holders at Disney. So once we do get moved, that'll be a lot of fun. We should be a lot of fun videos that we'll be able to do going into the parks. I imagine us going to the park probably at least once a week to one of the parks.
Yeah.
So that's something for us to look forward to. So yeah, next year will be a little rough because we won't be able to do amusement parks. But my brother lives up in Minneapolis, and that'll be fun little weekend trips that we can do. Or we could, I don't know, go on picnics, go on hikes.
Yeah.
We like to be outside.
Yeah.
Which is another
We
reason
walk
why we
a
want
lot,
to move
too.
to Florida, because the winters, we live in the Midwest, and the winters here are
We have
horrible.
Fitbits, and we try to get 20,000 steps a day. We try to eat healthy. And
So
not today.
well, you gotta have. Your
We had to
cheat
have
day.
neck chicken. No, don't bark. at the
So
cat.
we will do vlog videos where we'll take you to the grocery store, show you guys what we are purchasing. Like I said, she's really good with finding deals for us and coming up with
I do the
menus
meal plan. Yeah.
and menus for the week. So that's very important too. You want to be able to, you want to stay organized by
And that's
having
a huge
meal.
key.
Like, what are you going to have for dinners, lunches, breakfast,
all
snacks for the next week, and then make a grocery list from that. And sticking to the list is so important.
Yeah.
It's so easy to just kind of go off-roading on those. So, and then I think it'd be fun to do some recipe videos too, even if it's just like simple crock pot ones.
Yeah. And what I spend my fun money on today. Today, I bought a 2020 Lisa Frank calendar for work, and it was only
And
$1.
the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, I love Lisa Frank. I was so excited.
We love the Dollar Tree. They have a lot of Halloween stuff out too. We are
They
big,
have a
big
ton
Halloween
of
fans.
Halloween stuff. Mm-hmm. And we're gonna go on a haunted hay rack ride too. Stay tuned. Ooh, we could take them on that. Maybe
That would be fun.
that would be fun.
It'd be dark. But
Yeah.
it'd be
So this is our first video. So be kind. If you have any suggestions, let us know. You can like, comment, subscribe, and it'd be great.
So we'll try to do another video in a week.
We just do Sundays to start.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun. So if you guys have any suggestions for us, let us know. If you have any questions, let us know.
Henry's confused on who we're talking to.
Um,
He looks really surprised. It's like, who are you talking to?
Looks very confused. Okay, guys.
All right, so we will.
Video 1 is done.
Yay! All right. Well, we
see you
will
guys
see
in the
you
next
next
video.
time.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye, guys.